Hello everyone, welcome back to Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin, and the horrible deep depths in which we are currently trapped. Let's bring Lucy along with us. Surely Lucy can appreciate the horror and terror of being down here. How you doing, by the way? You okay? You gonna be okay? You cool? We alright? Yeah. Let's do this! Motivational speeches consisting entirely of "Are you okay?" Extremely motivational, I assure you. Woodland Child Gully, okay. Oh, they do drop Titanite chunks, too. Hi there. Lucy, where are you going? Lucy, I could actually use some help here. What the fuck are you doing? Help! Okay, that's interesting. There are a lot... My goodness! You just want to get your head eaten, don't you? Come on, let's fucking move on here. Jeez. I cannot trust you alone at all, can I? Alright then, let's do this. Fight! 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 So now we finally discover who has been making all these statues. And they are not happy to see us. I could be your not statue friend, or you could try and kill me. One thing I want to try and do here is actually chop off the right arm. You can chop off either arm, but the right arm specifically will give you a Pharros lockstone if you manage to remove it. So that's something worth putting a little bit of effort into. Lucy, I need you to survive, please. If you could at least try not to die, that'd be pretty great. Really bad at this. Seriously now. Ouch. Oh. I was in the fire there. Okay, well, this is unfortunate. There we go. Wait, where's my Pharros lockstone? Ah, it's on the ground. Okay, okay. So yeah, we're gonna need to do that fight again in order for Lucatiel to survive. You poor fool. No wonder you never beat your brother in fencing. You don't know how to dodge! You know, there are two aspects to fighting, Lucy. One is attacking, which you seem to have the hang of. The other is not getting attacked. And that part, you still got a bit of learning to do. Still got a little bit of training required. Okay. I feel like I should probably buff my weapon up here. Lightning is good, fire is good. We'll go with lightning. So, the Rotten... The agreed upon lore behind the Rotten is that it is essentially comprised of... God damn it, all these statues are back. It's comprised of everything that was unwanted and thrown away, thrown into the pit at Majula as basically a giant trash hole. And thusly, a lot of corpses ended up down here, along with various bits of garbage. Lucy, come on. Fudge. Don't... We're just gonna stand still for a minute here. I'll let you think about your failure to preserve your own life. And the idea, I think, behind the right arm there is that Pharros himself is now part of the Rotten. Perhaps the first piece? The start of the Rotten, even? Couldn't say for sure, but it's a thought. Anyway, we won't really learn more about Pharros as we go on, but we will find more evidence of him and his existence in more places. Oh, right. This time, I'm just going to focus on getting this thing killed as quick as possible, in order to preserve my poor foolish friend. Yeah, we did it! Get high! Or just, you know, run. Okay. Well, I'll see you later, I guess. See you later. Ouch. By the way, if you get summoned for this fight, a fun thing to do at the end is walk into the fire and chug your Estus. It'll keep you alive for a while, but you'll probably burn to death just as you're being unsummoned. I mean, I don't know. That's what I like to do with boss fights. After you win, kill self. As long as you're a phantom. But yeah, the Rotten. He's done. No more sad times because you're dead. I don't know if that's the best way to deal with sad times, but it is certainly a way. What do we get here? Petrified something, something spice, skeptic spice, all good items. The spices will come into play in a little bit. We'll talk about spices later. And look here. This is actually our first entrance to a DLC area. Can I actually go in? Oh yeah. Cool. I don't think I'm gonna do the DLC right now. It's It's a bit tougher. Meant for higher level character generally. And I could probably handle it, but I'd rather just come back. It's not much of a problem too, so I'm just gonna scout out to the first bonfire and then we will return. Oops. Well. Forgot to set my timer again. So this episode will be of an indeterminate length, but it will probably exist. Closed. Huh. How do I open that? I actually don't remember. Money bags required ahead. Well, I don't... That's not the only requirement at this point, because the DLC is integrated with the Scholar of the First Sin release, so there must be something I'm still missing. You can place your sign on these, by the way, and play or be summoned for the co-op area of the DLC, of which there is a co-op area in each one, designed for the maximum amount of players to trudge through together. I'm not a big fan of those co-op areas, but, you know, they exist. That's for sure. They certainly do exist. Anyway, looks like we will have to come back here at some point. Take this primal bonfire back to our lovely home, Majula. Hello, friend. I did it. Aren't you proud?
I knew you'd be.
Oh, nothing needed repair. What I wanted to do was upgrade. Got one Titanite chunk to play with here. It's going on the short sword. Not gonna upgrade that whip yet, because I want to get a different whip before I start upgrading. Actually, thinking about it, I believe that was our third fight with Lucy. So that should be her storyline completed. I'll probably still summon her, but it's not a huge deal if I don't at this point. Now, before I start leveling up my level ups, I think I need to get some items.
No, I'm not serious. You do have a rather pleasant scent, the type I'm quite fond of.
You like the scent of rotting flesh? Okay, can't fault you for that. There we go. I really wanted to get those rings. The Ring of Whispers is important for a very specific thing, and the Red Eye Ring is just nice for co-op shenanigans. Also, it's just got a cool visual effect here. I am the pursuer now. Kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit. Depending on how you look at it.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my... I could really use the bit.
Okay. Important thing here is that if you spend 10,000 souls on various pieces of armor and equipment... Parme. Molin will actually... First he'll give you an item, and he will also upgrade his stock. So let's see, I've spent 12,000 so far. That's 2,400. 3,450. 49.50. 5850. $58. 6650. 70. 7910. 9,010. 10,000.
Thanks very much.
You can tell things have changed in his shop because he's now sitting on the stool instead of sitting on the ground.
That you would come. I've stocked some new things, and I thought that you might be interested. They've been selling rather well. I'm. Did I mention before that? Well, I'm not from these parts. I was on a journey, and somehow ended up here. The desolation here was disenchanting at first, but over time, things started to. Yeah, I've got a good few regulars now. They're all strangely, sadly, some of them never come back. But have you seen that warrior lugging that giant blue sword about?
What, you mean Benhart?
But that appears to be a fine specimen. The monstrous thing has a peculiar design, quite unlike any. If you should speak to him, would you ask him if he won't sell it? I'd have to take another look, but I considered returning to my homeland, but I've decided to stay a while longer. I've started to turn a handsome profit now. I considered returning to my homeland.
Maybe I have to spend a bit more, but he started stocking more items and also various boss items, which is really nice. I thought I only had to spend 10,000 at him, though. Maybe I miscounted.
Always open for bid.
I'm going to refresh the bonfire one more time, see if he changes. If not, I'll pick up a few more items. Because I do want to get the armor set that he gives you once he reaches his final stage. Leveling up your merchants, it's important.
I'm glad to see you.
No, I need to spend a little bit more, apparently. I'll grab a penal skirt.
Thanks very much.
This might also be a good time to start swapping around my roundarounds. That's heavy. But look, I get feet in shackles. What more could you want? Probably not feet in shackles, actually. Go back to my heavy boots. Oh, maybe it's... I don't even remember the numbers. Don't quote me on numbers. I don't even know what numbers are. Just some system devised by humanity in order to keep track of the insanity that is the universe. There we go. See, now he's all cocky and confident and doesn't give a shit about me.
Oh, sorry. It's just I've been awfully busy lately. Care to look over my wares? I upgraded my stock recently, although it may be a bit out of your reach. I'm rich! I'm rich! I don't need to go home anymore. Home? Home? Where is home? I'm rich! I don't... Home.
There we go, he's upgraded his stock. Yeah, oh, Alva armor. Alva is a very nice set. You know what? Ah, fuck it.
Thanks for the purchase. Do come again.
I don't need to upgrade my
Looking for armor?
stinking stats.
Home.
Why aren't you giving me a thing, dude?
Home.
You're supposed to give me a thing. Why? Why do you hate me so? Let's see here. Yay, playing with equipment. This is the most exciting part of any Let's Play, and I'm sure everyone is supremely excited to see me just swapping out various pieces of armor here and there. I really like the Alva helm. Like, that just looks dang nice. At least I think so. Though, I gotta admit, I am more partial to the Royal Swordsman's helm. But, let's see. Those Alva gauntlets. I think I might do that and stick with the heavy boots. I'm gonna give this guy one more chance. Oh, it might be 30,000 souls to get him to give you the armor set I'm thinking of. In which case, I've definitely spent enough.
You need armor?
So, cough it up, buddy. You're not coughing it up.
Oh, no,
I will
sure.
deal with you later. Oh well. I regret nothing. I'm gonna have to look that up though and find out exactly how much I need to spend there. But for now, let's head back to the Black and investigate that last little area. A tiny little final spinal spot that we need to say this area is complete. I really should have item discovery items equipped for this, but oh well. There we are. You! Ah! Okay. Here we are. Another door I can't open yet. But there's even more to go down here, including visions of Giant. Let's see, did I forget, did I actually stock up? Ah, good. Alright, I hope you all like cheesing enemies and not actually fighting, because that's what I'm going to be doing here. Because we've got 2 giants to deal with. You can just kind of see them from here. But this is pretty much accepted practice to get smacked with the giant mace like that by the giants. And then instead of actually fighting them, because these guys are tough. Tough bananas. To just keep hitting them with poison. Alright. That has a longer reach than I really feel. That hit me, that's for sure. Also, I realized I wasn't actually using my poison arrows there, I was firing regular arrows. That's why he wasn't taking poison damage. You're gonna have to do that again. Now, without humanity. Whatever, I don't need my humanity for anything. I'm just a hollow anyway. Fraggin' Friggin' fraggin' Jimmy Jams. Nothing but Jimmy Jams these days. So, come on. Come on, Life Gem. Do your thing. So in Dark Souls 2, when you have 2 sets of arrows equipped, the right trigger will fire your secondary set, whereas the right bumper will fire your primary set. There we go. Now all I need to do is just wait. Dude. This is how it's done. This is how it's done, my friends. If you try to do it another way, well, I mean, you can fight them. You may even manage it. But why? This is not the arena to be fighting giants in. Especially when they have, you know, just poorly defined hitboxes like that. I think that's really the biggest issue with a lot of enemies in this game, to be honest. It's like, no, he didn't actually hit you, but the game says he hit you, so he hit you. Hope you can stomach that. Sometimes I just can't. Or I don't care to. Alright, it's done. We got the Forgotten Key. I think that might actually open the door up above. And other doors like it. I've been told that mimic chests have a lock on them, so that's something I'm going to be keeping an eye out for. Ring of Giants is nice, gives you more poise, though poise isn't as powerful as it was in Dark Souls, so you could probably fill out your ring slot with something better. This is safe. Also worth it. Totally worth it for a silver talisman. Not really. It's not really worth it. Except for the fact that I didn't die, but it's not always going to be the case. Can we get everything from down here? Really, the key is the thing you want most from this area. This will take us back upstairs. Thanks. Ow. Double ow. Never been launched off like that before. You see, it's nice that we get to share these experiences together. But really, I just want to open that door. Yeah, here we go. And what magical, amazing prize awaits us behind here? An old man in a wheelchair. To be fair, he's got a pretty schnazzy wheelchair.
Look how far this undead and a very fit undead
Oh, thanks for noticing.
fit to your life.
So this old guy, he is the harbinger of terrible, horrible things which we will experience at some point. Let's just say I'm not necessarily looking forward to it. But there you go. Well, now that we have the Forgotten Key, there are a few places we can go and use that, including back in our good old friend the gutter. Let's see. Oh yeah, I should be able to make that jump. Whoop whoop! Hi there! Thanks for the knife. How very nice of you. Oh, by the way, something sad I should mention is if you have a weapon equipped in your left hand, you will always do a little bit less damage with it than you would with it in your right hand. And I found this out because I was trying to make a left-handed themed character, but in the end I gave up on it. One, because you also can't do backstabs and ripostes with your left-handed weapon, but mainly because you do less damage, regardless of anything else. And I think that's a little bullshit. I think in this day and age of video games, there's no reason why you should be forced to be right-handed. But there we go. Would you please? Especially because, fuck. Hate this shit. Okay, let's get our prize and get out of here. Yeah, Havel armor. Hooray! I'm done. But especially because there's now an option to two-hand your left-handed weapon. So really now. There's one more forgotten door I want to open before we finish this episode off. So let me equip my kitty cat ring, meow meow meow. And I'll do that naked thing. Hey, look, it's Butts! Haven't seen that face in a while, have you? Definitely took a lot less damage from that fall. Though, I think, from what I know, and I don't know much, but I believe fall damage in this game, it's not just a percentage value, it's also a hard value. So, you do need a certain amount of health to survive those falls, regardless of your equip load. So I may have misled people earlier with my statements. Here we go. One more door to open. Get stuff inside. One more door. Punch those chests inside. I got a dragon talon. Oh, I think that is actually our key to open up the first DLC area, the Sunken Kingdom. And then we get some nice stuff in here. The Witch Tree catalysts are some of the best you can get if you aren't heavily invested in caster stats. Yeah, there we go. Dunyan Rings. Can I make that jump? Maybe I can. Maybe I can't. Next time, because yes. Yes! Thank you all for joining me for this, and next time on Let's Play Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin, we'll take another path, find another great soul to take, and continue on our quest to become the king of undead. Until then, frickin' dodge, please. Please. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! I wanted to finish this episode with me, like, jumping, and there'd be like, oh, is he gonna make it type thing, but I can't even jump off here. Can't even jump off here. How sad. Oh well. Bye, everyone.